Yeah.
School finance can be an intricate topic. It's a web of complicated formulas and funding sources that becomes more complex as you learn more about it. But grasping some of the basics of how the Dysart School District receives and spends money can go a long way in understanding how your tax dollars work to meet the needs of children in our community. Dysart receives funding from three main sources: the state of Arizona, the federal government, and other local revenues, which include property taxes. About 90% comes from the state and local sources, and about 10% comes from the federal government. Federal money is designated for such things as special education services and to support the learning needs of low-income students using Title I funds. The thing is, that money can only be used for those programs. The district can't use that federal money for anything else. In fact, as you will find out later on, almost every dollar the school district receives has strings attached. State and local funding money is broken down into two main pots: maintenance and operations, or M&O, and capital. Dysart receives and spends approximately 95% of its funds in the M&O pot and 5% in capital. Maintenance and operations are your day-to-day expenses, your operating expenses. These include salaries for employees, utilities like lights, transportation services, and general supplies. Capital expenses are items that last for many years, such as buildings, furniture, equipment, technology, textbooks, and buses. So remember those strings I talked about? Well, Arizona law requires that capital money only be used for capital purchases, and M&O money only be used for M&O. So we can't just go buy one less bus to fund a teacher, and we can't cut a teacher's salary to buy a computer. Now, say the school district would like additional money to provide a better education for students that goes above and beyond what the state and federal government provide. They can go out to their local community and ask for something called an override or a bond, which is a tax on property. Overrides and bonds are very different things and are not interchangeable. There's no such thing as an override bond or a bond override. A bond is designated for capital money, those buses, school buildings, safety, and technology. A bond can only be used for those capital purposes. The last time Dysart voters approved a bond was in 2006. The district can call for either a capital override or an M&O override. The Dysart School District asked voters to fund full-day kindergarten, quality arts and athletic programs, and maintain class sizes in 2020 through the continuation of an M&O override. The community approved this override, and that money collected paid directly for those things. The current override provides approximately $26.9 million to the district's maintenance and operations budget. These pots of money that Dysart receives don't look the same from year to year. In fact, they can look very different depending on how many students enroll in Dysart, whether or not voters approve an override, or whether or not the state or federal government decides to cut or adjust funding. Despite the fluctuations in funding, Dysart continues to live within its budget, and it's been doing pretty well. Dysart was voted Best Public School District in the West Valley 3 years in a row, and is an A-rated district in the state of Arizona. The district is home to the number 7 ranked K-8 school in Arizona, Freedom Traditional Academy, has 3 top 100 K-8 schools, and a top 25 high school in the state. Overall, Dysart has 100% A-rated and B-rated schools, many of which outrank local charter schools. Additionally, all 4 of our high schools were named Best High Schools by U.S. News and World Report. Most importantly, students are graduating from Dysart schools career or college ready. So do you understand the school district budget any better now? If you're like me, the answer is both yes and no. And that's okay. It's difficult. To find out more information and dig deeper into the complexities of school district funding, visit dysart.org/budget or call us directly. We're here to help. It's your money, and we want you to understand how we use it to best meet the needs of all students.
Number 3, Lonnie Springer. Number 6, Ariana Ganados. Number 9, Malia Jugan. Number 10, Chloe Eastberg. Number 13, Alika Lopez. And playing the barrel for the Demons, number 17, Reese Garza. Good luck to both teams for a great match.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dysart High School as we get you set for tonight's volleyball match between your Dysart Demons and the 18th ranked Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks. Good evening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our Bond video that kicked off tonight's broadcast. And now it's time to settle in as we get you set for first serve between the 18th ranked Golden Hawks and your Dysart Demons. Derek Diesner, Zion Green here with you, and we got ourselves a matchup tonight. The 18th ranked Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks come in tonight 14-4 overall, 4-0 in 4A Black Canyon play. Dysart Demons 8-4 overall, 2-0 in 4A Black Canyon play. So to this point, Desert Sunrise has played everyone in the 4A Black Canyon division except the Dysart Demons. So we'll see how tonight goes. As of now, Desert Sunrise has not lost a set in region play. They are a perfect 12 up, 12 down, 4-0 in region play. They come into tonight riding a 4-match winning streak. Dysart on a 2-match winning streak. And Dysart 3-1 here at home. Desert Sunrise 3-2 on the road. The Golden Hawks are in their road white tops, navy blue bottoms, lettering and numbering in gold, outlined in blue with Golden Hawks across their chest. The libero in a golden jersey, while Dysart in their home black tops, black bottoms, liberos in her white jersey. Dysart across the chest, lettering and numbers in white, outlined in red. And we are underway as a perfect serve by Alika Lopez. 1-0 Dysart lead. Starting lineup for the Demons, you have Annalie Julerat, Noelani Springer, Reese Garza at libero, Ariana Ganados, Melia Jugans, Chloe Eastburn, and Alika Lopez. Into the net, point to the Demons, and they'll take the early 2-0 lead. Dysart is led by head coach Michaela Cantrell. She is assisted by Tristan Cantrell, Sally Ann Carter, and Amelie Lopez. Desert Sunrise looking to get something going offensively, and they just get it over on the free ball. This one is pushed out of bounds by Julerat, and that'll be the first point for Desert Sunrise. Golden Hawks are led by head coach Gabe Jenkins. He's assisted by Lashika Holly. Get you their starting lineup here in just 1 second as their opening serve causing fits for the Demons, and they're unable to do anything with it. That'll even this first set up at 2. Starting at libero for Desert Sunrise is Liren McAnally. Also in the starting lineup tonight, number 2, Caden Stanfield. Number 3, Giselle Holbert. Number 6, Jada Dansby. Number 7, Jalen Patty. Number 10, Caitlin Kinsler. And number 13, Kirsten Joyner. 3-2, Demons lead. Chloe Eastburn to serve. And Eastburn sends it across. Attack upcoming, and the kill will be credited to Giselle Holbert. The 6-foot-plus senior stands tall in front of that net. This Desert Sunrise team has got some height in that front line. Back to serve for the Golden Hawks is Emily Sibley. Dysart to look to set it up. Jugans gets it over, and the point to the Demons. 4-2. So Dysart again, 8-4 overall, 2-0 in conference play. Desert Sunrise, 14-4 overall, 4-0 in 4A Black Canyon play in the first meeting between these two squads this season. As that ball will go out of bounds, point to the Demons. They'll square off again, this time in Maricopa on October 20th when Dysart will make the drive south. Serving for the Demons is Reese Garza, and Garza just a little floater right in no man's land. Attack upcoming, and the kill is successful by Caitlin Kinsler. Giselle Holbert will head back to serve, but you look at this Desert Sunrise team and, you know, you get a little scared. You see that 14-4 overall record. You know they're ranked 18th in 4A as that ball just fell right over the net. Got some help from the netting, but Giselle Holbert with the ace. That'll even the setup at 5 points apiece. Free ball, little miscommunication there between Noelani Springer and Reese Garza. Garza caught off guard by that serve, and now Desert Sunrise off to their first lead of the match, 7-5. Holbert will continue to serve for the Golden Hawks. Ball goes out of bounds, point to the Demons.
6-7.
And heading back to serve and checking in for the Demons is number 1, Sarah Martinez Lopez. But as we were talking about that 14-4 record for Desert Sunrise, a little, you have to question it a little. You look on paper and it looks solid, a 14-4, a perfect 4-0 in conference play. But if you dig a little bit deeper, you could tell that they scheduled some cupcakes in non-conference play, as the kill is good by Caitlin Kinsler. 8-6 Desert Sunrise. Looking at Desert Sunrise schedule, they have only three wins with teams that have an over 500 record. 2 of those came against the same school, Scottsdale Prep. 3 of their 4 losses were to teams over 500. So Desert Sunrise unable to play with their competition, and it's showing early on as Dysart's giving them a match. 8-7 Demons lead with Noelani Springer serving. Dysart, one of the handful of teams to play Desert Sunrise with an over 500 record. We'll see how the Demons fare here this evening. Point to the Golden Hawks off the misplay by Garza. 9-7 our score, as Caitlin Kinsler will serve for the Golden Hawks. Zion, your early impressions in this match?
I kind of feel that due to the massive amount of wins I feel like Desert Sunrise has, I feel like they may have an advantage over Dysart. Not only because they've maybe played more games together, have a more solid team connection together, but also to seem like they're a very solid team in general with their early lead here.
Yeah, this Desert Sunrise team definitely going to give them some fits. And you look at their roster, a lot of senior leadership on this Golden Hawks team. I was looking at it early on, and it looks like they have 9 seniors on this roster. Pretty impressive for a group like this to be together this long. An easy kill there for Lyran McAnally. She put it right where the Dysart defense wasn't. Her squad now leads 10-9, and she'll head back to serve. Back and forth first set between the Golden Hawks and Demons. And now we'll have a discussion between the referees. Looks like they had a quick word with Dysart head coach Michaela Cantrell. Tough play for Noelani Springer. She did all she could, but when you're, out of position like that, there's only so much you can do.
And one thing we have seen in these past few games is that Dysart's not necessarily the best when it comes to really getting out those deep balls and getting the covers that needs in order to put that back in play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is something we saw a lot on Monday in their match against Tempe. Free ball sent over by Martinez Lopez. Good net play by the Demons. And a bad set turns into a Dysart point. 12-10 our score. Alika Lopez to serve for the Demons. That was just a missile of a serve, and somehow on the free ball, Golden Hawks take advantage. Jugan's attack was blocked, but good job by Dysart recovering and getting it over. There's the net play. And that height advantage by Giselle Holbert just stuck with it and gets the point for the Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks. They now lead 13-10 here in this first set. Jada Dansby to serve. Both teams serving very well to start things off in this match as that ball sails out of bounds. Point to the Golden Hawks. On the season, Desert Sunrise, an 85% serve percentage. That's pretty solid. You don't normally see it that well. When you get help from the net like that, I see why it's at 85%. Good job at the front end of the net by Chloe Eastburn that just hit it right at him. The deflection fell behind, no help. Dysart gets the point. They trail by 3, and Eastburn will head to the back line to serve. She short arms it.
Both teams are playing really good defense. Each time the ball goes over, it's hit back and forth, and there's going to be some really good saves so far.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of volleying so far in this match. They haven't just been serve point. They're really battling. You could tell that these two teams are evenly matched. I know it's still early in this season, and both of these squads still have the other half of their region scheduled to play, but you could definitely see this Black Canyon title coming down to Desert Sunrise or Dysart. I mean, you look at those standings right now, and Desert Sunrise a perfect 4-0, Dysart 2-0. Right underneath Dysart is Cortez, who is 2-1 in region play. But then after that, you have Tempe, who's 1-2. Dysart just beat them here. Yuma's 0-2, and Coronado's 0-4. The road won't get any easier for the Dysart Demons. They'll take a week off and then travel to Coronado out in Scottsdale. So They'll get a rest after a busy week this week, but they'll have a big match in front of them next week. But first things first, they got to get a win here tonight against Desert Sunrise, get on top of that Black Canyon standings up in first. 17-12 our score, and the serve from Giselle Holbert goes into the net. Point to the Demons. They trail by 4, and checking in to serve will be Sarah Martinez Lopez. Miscommunication between Emily Sibley and Liren McAnally. 17-14. Sarah Martinez Lopez to serve. It's taking them a little bit to figure out who had a ball. That kill shot goes off of the hand of Sarah Martinez Lopez and out of bounds. 18-14 Golden Hawks lead here in the first set. Coming in to serve is Jalen Patty, the senior, serving close to 94% on the year. Patty sends it to the back row. Dysart gets the free ball over. Attack upcoming for Desert Sunrise. Good save. We'll get it over. Patty kept alive by the Demons. They'll just get it over. Dysart sets it up. Attack upcoming. A beautiful little tap, and somehow it gets across. Dysart going to have to play it on the free ball. They keep it going. You talk about long volleys as Patty puts it into the net, and a well-deserved point for Dysart. It's exactly what you were talking about, Zion. Noelani Springer to serve. 18-15 here in the first set. Dysart down 3. Good dig. And Garza sends that out of bounds, 19-15. Caitlin Kinsler to serve, one of the 9 seniors on this Desert Sunrise roster. Attack attempt by Ariana Ganados goes long, 20-15. Kinsler to serve. She'll put that into the net. Dysart trails by 4. Ariana Ganados to serve. This is the first time we've seen her on the back line this evening. And that kill shot goes out of bounds. Kirsten Joyner tried to keep it in, unable to do so. Dysart down 3 with Ganados serving. She'll put this one into the net. And the Golden Hawks will get the ball back. Leading by 4, needing 4 more points to take this first set. McAnally serving. Garza gets it over. McAnally keeps it alive. Free ball. They just get it over. Garza digs it out. Attack upcoming on the near side, and that goes into the net from Chloe Eastburn. 22-17 our score. McAnally, an 88% serve rate on the year. Dysart trying to keep it alive on the free ball. Martinez Lopez gets it across. Attack upcoming, blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Dysart offense. Sent over by Springer. Garza somehow gets it over on the deflection from Springer. Garza digs it out. It'll be set up, attack upcoming by Eastburn. Played by the Golden Hawks. Dysart trying to slow it down, and the attack goes into the net from Alika Lopez. 23-17, but that was a fantastic point. We saw a lot of back and forth battling going on there.
You can see Dysart really trying hard here to keep the lead as small as possible.
That ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Demons. They trail by 5 as Lopez heads back to serve. Lopez gets some help from the net. Golden Hawks just got to get it over. Garza. They'll set it up. And the kill was successful by Giselle Holbert. Looked like she almost whiffed on that, but was able just to get enough and clipped off the side of her hand, which made it spin odd. No play for the Demons, and it's set point for the Golden Hawks. Dug out by Springer. They weren't communicating, and Desert Sunrise will take the first set, 25-18. We'll take a break, be back with the second set right after this.
Red Robin. Yum.
Brought to you by Red Robin and Surprise. At Red Robin, we serve more than just gourmet burgers. We also serve our communities in more ways than just yum.
Did you know Red Robin offers fundraisers for local charities, catering for all your events? There's even Kids Days every Wednesday. Learn more about these burgerific opportunities at redrobin.com, or better yet, visit us at Surprise Red Robin and see yourself why it's the perfect destination for yum.
Red Robin. Yum.
I am the digital photography or digital imaging teacher here. One of the benefits of my class for photo, really you learn a lot of life skills. You learn to be a good problem solver, especially as a photographer, because you have to solve a lot of problems in order to get your photo shoots done. You learn a lot about the digital world and a lot about technology as well, which is one of my favorite things. Usually by the end of my first year of Photo 1-2, I usually teach you guys to create your own website for your own photography, so you can actually start your own business if you really wanted to. You can learn a lot with composition and lighting. It's a good way to, step up your photo game.
Some of my favorite places that we got to go to, so obviously it's like an educational trip. So I liked going to like the castles, and they showed us like a lot of informational stuff.
Most favorite place was definitely Scotland, just because of all the castles that they had there. But London was probably my second favorite.
I would recommend this trip to other students because you just get close to a lot of the people that you meet there, and it's so interesting to see, like, it kind of is like culture shock. You don't really like see a lot of stuff here in the US that you see over there. Just the European things or like the different cultures and stuff is really interesting, especially the foods.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of people and get to experience different cultures where everybody can have like a united feeling.
Favorite moments from the trip were just changing tour guides. Like, we had the same tour guide, but we had different people who would like be on the coach with us, and it was just like bonding with the girls, the nights that we had in the hotels and stuff. That was really fun.
It was definitely walking around the big cities of like London and Scotland with my friends when we were just having fun and hanging out.
I would love to go back to these places. If I could change one thing, I feel like I would have tried to live in the moment a little bit more, because the days ran out like really fast.
I would definitely go back. I would want to explore it more. We genuinely stuck in the same area. I think it would be fun to go see more of the world.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. Derek Diesner, Zion Green back with you. Dysart down 1-0 to the 18th ranked Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks. They dropped the first set 25-18. While we have this break in the action, let's take a look at your Dysart Demons.
Sara Martinez, number 1, setter.
Annalie Droulet, number 2, middle.
Nolani Springer, number 3, outside DS.
Neve Rady, number 4, DS.
Reese Garza, number 5, libero.
Ariana Ignatos, number 6, middle blocker.
Yesenia Montoya, number 7, middle.
Seimu, number 8, Diaz.
Malia Jugans, number 9, right side.
Chloe Eastburn, number 10, outside.
Rachel Erickson, number 12, outside DS.
Alika Lopez, number 13, setter, right side.
Celeste Mercado, number 14, outside.
And now you know your Dysart Demons as we get you set for this second set. The visitors from Desert Sunrise will start with it. And it looks like Jada Dansby will be serving, and she will. Dansby has got about a 94% serve rate on the year. And we are underway in this second set. Reese Garza gets it across. We know they like to get it to Giselle Holbert. Does the Golden Hawks. Tack outside. And now we're starting to see some of those outside hitters come up big. As Kirsten Joyner lined up on that far side of the court in the front line, was able to get the kill. Jada Dansby sends it across. Off of the forearm of Noelani Springer, just didn't have her feet set right. And it shot out and went to the stands on the other side of the court. 2-0, Desert Sunrise off to the early lead here in this second set. Dansby sends it right back to Springer. Mercado, the dugout on the free ball. Sent over by Dansby, and the point will go to the Golden Hawks as Dansby will continue to serve with her squad leading 3-0 here in the second set. Springer from the back row. I think that caught Desert Sunrise off guard, and that hit sails out of bounds. Wasn't able to tiptoe that boundary line. Dysart's on the board here in the second set. Alika Lopez to serve. Attack from that outside, saved by Springer. Sent over. Golden Hawks will set it up for their power hitter, Giselle Holbert, who sends it home. 4-1. And checking in to serve for Desert Sunrise is Emily Sibley. Saw Sibley very sparingly in that first set. Good spike by Jugans. And unable to make a play on it was Reese Garza. 5-1 in favor of Desert Sunrise. Golden Eagles going to work it to the near side. Good dig by Springer. But the point will go to Desert Sunrise. But you know, that first set, Zion, was really good. A lot of back and forth action between these two squads. Here in the second set, I know it's early. Desert Sunrise off to the early 6-1 lead. Dysart's looking a little flat right now.
I was saying earlier, Dysart can't necessarily defend those far balls. And it seems like Desert Sunrise?
Desert Sunrise, yeah.
It's kind of taking advantage of that to get the early lead.
Yeah. Yeah, too many mistakes right now. We're even seeing, you know, Desert Sunrise kind of beating themselves right now here in this second set. You know, Dysart's not really getting the points they need. They're just capitalizing on errors by the opposition as the kill from the far side. Nobody was covering that back corner. Giselle Holbert gets a point for her squad. Seymour checked in for Dysart for the first time this evening.
Dysart School.
I believe that was Celeste Mercado with the kill. 7-3. Dysart trails by 4, and that was the first point, I believe, that Dysart's been able to get. I think the first two were on errors by Desert Sunrise. Reese Garza serves. Golden Hawks attack, dug out by the Demons. Coming back with another attempt at getting some help from the net on the kill by Caitlin Kinsler. Makes it 8-3 Desert Sunrise. Substitution made. It was a whistle. It seemed like it went too fast for the ref's liking. Jalen Patty to serve for the Golden Hawks. Attack on the near side, Springer. And some miscommunication between Springer and Lopez. 9-3, Desert Sunrise leads. You have to wonder if head coach Michaela Cantrell is going to look to use a timeout here soon, maybe regroup the troops, because it's been a rough start to this second set for the Demons after showing so much promise in that first set. Kill will be credited to Jalen Patty. It's now 10-3. Patty sends it to the back row. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Demons. Springer will get it over. And an early jump by Cadence Stansfield. Ends up coming down, and as she's coming down, she hits it and still gets the point. Unbelievable. 11-3 Desert Sunrise leads. Michaela Cantrell calls a timeout for Dysart. We'll take one with her and be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Miley Savage. I've been playing all 4 years, which has been amazing. I think all the teamwork and all the teamwork and building it and the bond. Probably going to state. Been a couple times. For all 4. It's been a struggle, but I've been there for all 4 years. Come join your local badminton team and come support you. Come join next year. Girls, by the way, girls only. Amazing, amazing coaches, by the way. Love it.
Jalen Patty serves to get us back to action after a timeout by the Dysart Demons. Derek Diesner, Zion Green back with you, and the ball goes into the net. Point to the Golden Hawks. It's now a 12-3 advantage for Desert Sunrise. Jalen Patty will serve. Attacked by Springer. Blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. So the point will be awarded to Desert Sunrise, but a good job by the Dysart front line. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep it in. So Demons will make a substitution as Yesenia Montoya will check out, being replaced by Ariana Ganados. Jalen Patty to serve. 13-3 Desert Sunrise leads, and this one will go out of bounds. Good job by Dysart staying away from it. And now checking in to serve will be Sarah Martinez Lopez. Dysart down 13-4 here in the second set. Martinez Lopez ready on the back line. Sends it to the back row. Dysart was ready and they played it well. And winding up a bit too strong was Jada Dansby. Dysart capitalizes on that error. They now trail 13-5. Martinez Lopez, another great serve and good net play as Noelani Springer jumped right off the bat and was able to get that ball right at its apex and drop it over for a point. 13-6. Dysart trails, but they're trying to make a run as Sarah Martinez Lopez serves. And her serves right now are catching the Golden Hawks off balance. Martinez Lopez, another solid serve right at Liren McAnally. It's now 13-8. Martinez Lopez has served 4 straight points for the Demons. Looking for more. She's feeling it. Make it 5. 13-9 the score. So that timeout by head coach Michaela Cantrell doing some positive things for this Dysart squad. They'll handle this serve, but Dysart gets it right back. Attack upcoming, blocked at the net, kept alive, and too many hits point to the Golden Hawks. Heading back to serve for Desert Sunrise is Caitlin Kinsler. 14-9, Desert Sunrise leads. Perfectly placed kill by Noelani Springer, and that brings Dysart within 4 of Desert Sunrise here in the second set. Springer to serve. The junior, a true leader for this Dysart squad. Attack from the far outside, went on the wrong side of the post, point to the Demons. 14-11 our score. Springer will continue to serve. Perfect placement by the Demons. No play for the Golden Hawks, and they're going to use a timeout. 14-12 our score. Dysart down 2 here in the second set. We'll take a break. Be back right after this. Point to the Demons coming out of the timeout. They now trail by 1. Derek Diesner, Zion Green back with you. 14-13 our score. And Noelani Springer continuing to serve for the Demons. And ending that rally is Cadence Stanfield with the kill. 15-13. Golden Hawks lead by 2. Their libero, Liren McAnally, will head back to serve. Dugout by Rachel Erickson, who's getting her first playing time of the evening. Kill is successful by Jada Dansby. A lapse in judgment by the Dysart D. McAnally to serve. Well, it was a rough start, Zion, for this second set, but Dysart has worked their way back into this.
They seem to really take advantage of their timeout earlier to go ahead and push forward and get some points back and shorten this lead.
Springer put that one into the net, 17-13. Desert Sunrise will continue to serve. A little bit too much power there from Lyran McAnally. Point to the Demons. They trail by 3. And Ariana Ganados will head back to serve. That's been the one trouble tonight for Dysart is that front net play, and Giselle Holbert has the size advantage, and right now Dysart has had some difficulty hitting that ball away from her, but she's got a pretty long wingspan where it's difficult to find that space. Good placement by Jada Dansby as she attacked Rachel Erickson, who's getting her first playing time of the evening. She went right at her and was able to get the point. Garza sent over by Springer. Set up from Garza, sent over by Lopez. Attack upcoming, trying to get a hand on it, but that's all that Sarah Martinez Lopez was able to do, one arm. So Desert Sunrise extends their lead to 6, 20-14 our score. Make it 21-14.
Dysart really starting to fumble behind here. Then he kind of lock in.
Timeout will be called. We'll take one with them. 21-14. Desert Sunrise leads Dysart. We'll take a break. Be back.
This is Huntington University, located in the heart of Peoria, Arizona. In our award-winning hands-on bachelor programs, students engage in animation, graphic design, and film production. If you're eager to hear from our accomplished alumni or wish to schedule a tour, simply scan the QR code below to connect with us. And in case you didn't know, we're right next door.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. Derek Diesner and Zion Green back with you. 21-14 here in the second set. And Desert Sunrise will continue to serve with Jada Dansby back. Lopez gets it over. Dugout, attack upcoming from the far side. And the kill shot successful by Kirsten Joyner, 22-14. Dansby to serve. Right off of the forearm of Rachel Erickson and out of bounds, 23-14. Boy, this set has had a lot of ups and downs. It started bad, got really good, and now we're heading south again. Dysart running out of time to try to make a comeback here in this second set. That might be the topping on the cake as Giselle Holbert gets the kill. And it's now set point for Desert Sunrise as they lead by 10, 24-14. Off of the hands, the fingertips, I should say, Noelani Springer. A rare error on her part. And Dysart drops the second set, 25-14. They now trail the set 2-0. We'll take a break, come back with the third set right after this.
I started off as a gymnast, and then I realized that I am good at expressing my emotions on stage, so I went into dance, and it's like my favorite thing ever. My favorite thing to do in dance is learning new moves and being able to show people what they can do and what they're capable of doing on stage. I've been dancing since I was 10 years old, and I would have started earlier, but I was a gymnast at first, like I said, so I started at the age of 10, and now I'm 17. I want to learn how to do a 540. It's like a jump. It's like a very advanced jump though. I've been performing on stage since I was in 8th grade with Miss Brigio, and it was my first time performing on stage, and I've really enjoyed it, and now I perform at a Dysart High School stage, a bigger stage than it was in 8th grade, and I really like it. My dance teacher, she definitely helps me think and feel my emotions when I'm on stage, which I really appreciate, and she helps me with my confidence a lot. Someone should join dance because it's a great way of expressing your feelings, and hip hop is a very popular genre of dance, and you should join Hip Hop Club. It's very fun. It's Thursdays after school at 2:30 to 3:30. Bye!
Hello, my name is Javier Cortina, and I am a member of the Dysart Demons Marching Band and Concert Band. I think someone should join band if they want to pursue a career in music, or if they want to learn an instrument and play with a band outside of school and make money. You basically just pick an instrument of your choice and you play with other people who they also choose an instrument of their choice, and you just play music with each other. Such like the ones like I play, trombone, tuba, saxophone, trumpet, euphonium, baritone, and some others like clarinet, flute, snare drums, mallet, xylophone, and even bass drums.
We head to the third set here at Dysart High School as the Demons trail Desert Sunrise 2-0. Derek Diesner, Zion Green back with you. And Zion, it's been a tale of 2 sets. I mean, that first set, boy, Dysart fought hard. It looked like they could get the W, but that second set, even though it was like a roller coaster ride, started off bad, got real good, and then went downhill real fast. You know, Dysart showed something, showed some fight there, but now you have to wonder, what are we going to see here in this third set? We did see this the other night against Tempe. Lose 2, win 2, or win 2, lose 2, but then they won the 5th set. Do they have a big comeback?
I feel like Dysart has it in them, you know. You can see through every single set here that they have the ability to score and they have the ability to get those points on the board. They're just not able to really keep it through the whole entire way and keep their defense solid.
Right.
I feel like here in this third set, they realize that, hey, we need to do something about this or we're going to lose. So I feel like Dysart might be able to come back and win this.
I thought Dysart was getting that first point. Unfortunately, it went out of bounds, and there's the problem. Giselle Holbert, no answer for her tonight, and Desert Sunrise jumps off to the early 2-0 lead here in the third set. Dansby sends it across. She's going to be credited with an ace. That may be the first ace we've seen all evening. 3-0, Desert Sunrise leads. Well, Dysart has won 2 straight, 4 out of their last 5 matches. They're in danger, seeing their small winning streak come to a close. Desert Sunrise came into tonight on a 4-game match winning streak. Golden Hawks will set it up. And goes into the net, point to the Demons. So Dysart on the board here in the third set, trailing 3-1. And number 3, Noelani Springer, heads back to serve for the Demons. Great diving save by Springer. Martinez Lopez gonna get the credit for the kill, working that far back corner. Looks like the Golden Hawks went to their bench as for the first time this evening, number 8, Sanaya Harris into the match as she just made contact with it. And a rare mistake by Giselle Holbert as her attack attempt fails, sends it into the net. And just like that, Dysart has evened things up at 3 here in the third set. Another mistake by Desert Sunrise. Dysart with their first lead here in the third set, 4-3. A must-win set for the Demons. Springer to serve. That one just punched across. Nothing that Reese Garza could do. That'll even the score at 4. And checking in to serve for Desert Sunrise is Emily Sibley. She has come in each time to serve for Giselle Holbert this evening. Sibley sends it across, played by Springer. Attack on the near side by Eastburn, kept alive by Desert Sunrise, and then no talking. That ball got set up, but nobody knew who was supposed to hit it. Diving attempt by Caitlin Kinsler, but unable to come up with it. 5-4, Dysart leads. Ganado serves, goes right at Kinsler. Attack upcoming, ricochets off the nets. Desert Sunrise keeping it alive. Kinsler gets it over. Sent up in the air. Lopez sends it over. Attack by Kinsler. Kept alive. Lopez. And off of the forearm of Sibley and out of bounds. Point to the Demons. Ganados to serve. Dysart leads by 2. And Ganados gets some help from the net. Little home cooking there. 7-4 Dysart leads. Mercado with the strong hit to the back row. Kinsler blocked at the front end. Point to the Demons. They're going to call a line violation against Desert Sunrise. And Ganados will serve. Dysart now doubling up Desert Sunrise. Ganados puts it into the net. 8-5 Desert Sunrise. And number 5, the libero Liren McNelly will serve. Just punches that ball over. Blocked at the net. Demons keep it going. McAnally didn't want to hit it the way she did, but she lucked out. It got over. And point to the Demons. 9-5, Dysart leads. Well, Zion, I got to ask you, it is homecoming week here at Dysart. We had a volleyball game Monday evening. We had flag football yesterday evening. We have the volleyball match here tonight. We're off tomorrow, and we've got football on Friday, the big homecoming game. How have the homecoming festivities been like here at school this week?
You look around all the buildings and the hallways, you see all the decorations that each club has done for their homecoming king and queen, and you can kind of feel the festivity. You know, everybody's really excited to go to homecoming. Everybody's posting their dresses online, so I can't wait to see how that ends up.
Very nice. Gotta love the school spirit. And we've seen it at each of the games this week and seeing it again here this evening. It's just been good crowds all around, a lot of excitement, and you like to see that. It's even great to see the Demon out at the game tonight. Dysart leads 10-6 here in the third set. Chloe Eastburn to serve. Attack on the near side, dug out by Eastburn. Springer's attack attempt blocked. Dysart looking to rebound. And somehow the Golden Hawks keep that alive. Springer pushes and gets it. Diving attempt by Sibley, unable to make a play on it, and a timeout called by head coach Gabe Jenkins at Desert Sunrise. 11-6, Dysart leads here in the third set. We'll take a break, be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Leanna Taylor. I joined cheer because cheer has always had a special place in my heart ever since I was in 8th grade. I love motivating people and bringing a smile to people's faces and just being there to support my school and, you know, having fun. That's what sports and sportsmanship is all about. My favorite part about being in cheer is I love to come to games and, you know, watch the games and like scream and yell and, you know, motivate the team and have fun with my friends and do stunts. I love stunts. Yes, go Dysart!
Chloe Eastburn to serve for the Demons coming out of the timeout. Dysart leads 11-6 here in the third set. Kill will be credited to Jada Dansby. So coming out of that timeout, Golden Hawks got what they wanted, some energy. Giselle Holbert will check in, replacing Emily Sibley. Caitlin Kinsler to serve for Desert Sunrise. And a great hit by Malia Jugans, excuse me. Put it right down the middle of that defense and no answer for Desert Sunrise. Lanaya Draper checking in for Desert Sunrise for the first time this evening. They'll let that serve go out of bounds. Point to the Golden Hawks. They trail by 4, 12-8. And it'll be Caden Stanfield to serve for Desert Sunrise. Stanfield gets the point, 12-9, Desert Sunrise within 3. It's been a while since they've been within 3. It's been 4 more recently. Short arm that toss. Barely got to the net. It was that short. 13-9, Dysart leads by 4. Coming in to serve is Alika Lopez. Desert Sunrise looked very confused. They had no idea where that set from Jalen Patty was going. I don't know if she was trying to get cute with it or what, but that threw everyone for a loop. Patty sends it over, and an easy kill for Giselle Holbert. She even had to leave her feet. Just wound her arm up and smashed it over. Patty will check out. Violet Gibson checks in, and Jada Dansby to serve. Garza saves it. Ganado sends it over. Blocked at the net, kept alive, and Dysart has second life. But there's the kill from Giselle Holbert. Nothing Reese Garza could do with that one. 14-11, Dysart by 3. Dansby sends it across, gets the point off of the forearm of Noelani Springer. 14-12. Desert Sunrise trails by 2. Dansby puts this one into the net, and the Demons take a 3-point lead at 15-12, and Noelani Springer heads back to serve for the Demons. Off of the forearm of Springer and out of bounds. You knew that they would try to work the ball over to Holbert. They did with a behind-the-back set, and Holbert was able to slam it home for the point. Holbert thought she was going to be able to serve, but she'll check out, and Emily Sibley will come in. 15-13, Dysart clinging to a 2-point lead here in this third set. Sibley sends it over to Springer. And the kill by Sarah Martinez Lopez extends Dysart's lead to 3. Ariana Ganados to serve for the Demons. Attack upcoming. Good net play by the two teams. Sibley tried to make a play on it, unable to do so, and Dysart going on a bit of a run. They lead 17-13. Sibley is having some struggles. Ganados gets it across. Desert Sunrise trying to do all they can to throw off this Dysart team, but nothing's working. Demons showing a lot of fight here in this third set. That attack attempt by Caitlin Kinsler into the net. Point Demons, 18-13. Dysart tied for their most points here this evening. They had 18 back in the first set. Make it 19. Demons coming alive behind this raucous homecoming crowd. Dugout, Springer near side. Kept alive and getting the point. The Demons keep it going. Timeout called by Desert Sunrise. 20-13, Dysart leads here in the third set as they look to force a fourth set. We'll take a break, come back right after this.
We think schools should be more. It's not enough to go to school. It should be an experience. It should be a second home, one that is full of support, love, and family. A place where everyone is proud to wear their colors. Where school pride isn't just a phrase, but an embedded culture and a way of life. Every day, we strive to be more. So tell me, are you ready to experience Dysart?
Mistake on the offensive end for the Demons gives Desert Sunrise a point coming out of that timeout. 20-14 our score as McAnally serves and gets the point. 20-15. Desert Sunrise down by 5. We've seen Desert Sunrise respond well coming out of timeouts a few times this evening. Dysart's hoping to get that come to a stop as the kill is successful by Caitlin Kinsler. 20-16 our score now here in the third set. Timeout by Dysart. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be back right after this. Welcome back. Third set between the Dysart Demons and 18th ranked Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks. Derek Diesner, Zion Green with you. 20-16. Desert Sunrise leads Dysart. Dysart trying to hold them off and pick up a set in this match. Attack upcoming, saved on the free ball. They get it across. Golden Hawks will set it up. Attack tipped at the net. And then miscommunication between Noelani Springer and Alika Lopez. 20-17. Dysart seeing that lead start to slip away as it sits at 3. But an error by Liren McAnally gives a point to Dysart. 21-17 the score. Sarah Martinez Lopez to serve. McAnally lays out for that ball. They'll set it up on the far side. Dug out by Eastburn. Attack. Saved. Kill off of the hand of Garza. Kept alive. What a possession this has been. Garza. Attack on the far side. Nothing that Caitlin Kinsler could do as she was led right into the pole. Point to the Demons, 22-17. They lead by 5. Sent over. Garza. Kinsler off of the hands of Sarah Martinez Lopez. 22-18, Desert Sunrise down by 4, and checking in to serve will be Jalen Patty. Jugans gets it over. And the kill will be credited to Jada Dansby. Desert Sunrise down by 3. Patty to serve. 22-19 our score here in the third set. Jugans right at the net. It was blocked, but they say they went over the net, so point to the Demons. 23-19 the score. And heading back to serve is Chloe Eastburn. Eastburn sends it across. Attack on the near side. Kill is successful by Caitlin Kinsler. Dysart was celebrating, thinking they got the point. Kinsler got the kill, and now she'll serve with her team down 3, 23-20. on the year. Kinsler, an 82% serve rate. Dug out by Springer. They'll go right back to her, and she gets the kill. It's set point for the Demons. They thought that was point number 25. The Demons started walking off the court. It's 24-20. And back to serve for the Demons is Reese Garza. This is for the set. Dysart trying to make a comeback. Patty, attack, and the kill credited to Giselle Holbert. 24-21. Dysart just needs a Desert Sunrise mistake, and we can move on to the fourth set. Substitution will be made, as coming in to serve for the first time today is Kylie Sibley, the freshman, sister of junior Emily Sibley. And she puts it into the net, and Dysart takes the third set by a final of 25-21. Desert Sunrise leads 2-1. We'll head to the fourth set after this.
I'm Sophia Katerlich, a junior here at Shadow Ridge. I do math, science, history, and ASL, but I also go to West Mech as a dental assistant. Let's see that. Here at West Mech, we learn the basics of dental assisting. We set up operatories, clean tools, take impressions, and once we're all done with the program, we can go right into the dental industry.
Hi, my name is Michael Bernstein and I am a junior at Shadow Ridge High School. I take a total of 4 classes. One of my favorite classes is at West Mech, Power Sports. Let's take a look. Hi, here at West Mech in the Power Sports program, where we learn how to work on off-road vehicles, street bikes, and watercraft. We learn the 4 strokes of an engine, how relays and wiring works, and how carburetors and everything make a motor work. We receive certifications for Snap-on, Polaris, and Yamaha. Come check it out.
I currently attend West Mech at the medical assisting program, and Shadow Ridge has helped me advance my skills and set a base for what I'm going to do for my future. Hi, I'm at West Mech Northwest Campus at medical assisting. I practice medicine in a clinical setting where I do injections and take vital signs. This will help me after high school obtain a certification so I can work in a healthcare setting after high school.
We are underway in this fourth set. Dysart trailing Desert Sunrise 2-1. And the Golden Hawks will take the first point of the fourth set and lead 1-0. Jada Dansby will head back to serve. Derek Diesner, Zion Green back with you. And Zion, that was an exciting third set.
It really was. Like, you were looking at the first 2 sets, kind of thinking, okay, this is going to be easy 3-0 for Desert Sunrise. But then Dysart just came out, really had some heat to them, and really just went out there and played their heart out.
They did. They showed that they will continue to fight. They were down 2-0. They could have easily folded and just said, you know what, on to the next one. They didn't do that. We'll see what we have in store for us here in this fourth set, but you know that they're going to fight till the very end. 3-0, Desert Sunrise off to the early lead as Jada Dansby will continue to serve for Desert Sunrise. Dysart still looking for their first point here in this fourth set. Dansby goes that far back row. Wow. They said that landed in. That looked out to me. Okay. So 4-0 the score. Attack from the back row, and the kill is successful. Caitlin Kinsler has kind of been one of the ones that a silent leader on this Desert Sunrise team, but she's been busy tonight. We've seen a lot of kills from Giselle Holbert, but we got to talk more about Kinsler. Speaking of Holbert, gets the kill off of the forearms of Reese Garza. 6-0 Desert Sunrise, off to an early lead here in the fourth set. Garza digs it out. Springer sends it across. From the back row, Kinsler got some help from the net. And we've got a whistle. Point to the Demons. They're going to say a Desert Sunrise affected the net and they moved it. And instead they're going to possibly replay the point. I don't think either fully saw what happened there. They've kind of seemed a little off tonight, the refs. They're doing a good job for the most part, but it also looks like there have been a few instances, including this one, where they're just flat out missing it and not knowing. At least this go around, they were saying, well, let's replay the point. However, after further discussion, they are going to award the point to Dysart, and Dysart gets on the scoreboard for the first time in this fourth set as Lopez serves. Holbert goes for the soft kill. Dysart keeps it alive, plays it off the net. They'll set it up, outside smash. Off of the hands of Lopez, kept alive by Springer. And unfortunately, Nevea Reddy unable to do anything. She hasn't seen much playing time tonight, which is a first. 7-1, Desert Sunrise leads, and we're seeing Emily Sibley come in to serve. She has been more off than she has been on this evening for the Golden Hawks. Easy setup for Giselle Holbert as she buries it on the far sideline. 8-1, Desert Sunrise leads. Now looking around the 4A Black Canyon tonight, a few different matches going on. Yuma is taking on Coronado tonight, and Cortez playing Tempe. But this is the big one. The battle for supremacy at the top of the Black Canyon region standings, and Dysart gonna need some help as they trail 9-1 here in this fourth set. Springer gets it across. Kept alive. And the kill from the far side by Caitlin Kinsler makes it 10-1, a 9-point advantage for Desert Sunrise. Timeout called by Dysart. We'll take 1-2. Be back right after this.
This is Huntington University, located in the heart of Peoria, Arizona. In our award-winning hands-on bachelor programs, students engage in animation, graphic design, and film production. If you're eager to hear from our accomplished alumni or wish to schedule a tour, simply scan the QR code below to connect with us. And in case you didn't know, we're right next door.
Welcome back to Dysart High School. Desert Sunrise leading the Demons. Now 11-1 after that serve here in this fourth set. Desert Sunrise looking to close this match out. Dysart hoping to make a monster comeback here in this fourth set and enforce the decisive fifth set. It would help if I could talk. Springer gets it across and gets the point. Zion, we've seen that a few times tonight. Just those little dinks getting it over the net that catches the defense off guard because you're preparing for the power hitting. We've seen that all night, but it's when you just kind of take the power off and just finesse with the ball. Off of the forearms of Kinsler and out of bounds. Dysart trails by 8, 11-3. Noelani Springer will continue to serve. Attack on the far side and an easy kill for Caitlin Kinsler. They're setting her up on that far side. And for the first time this evening, I think they're going to let Giselle Holbert serve. She gets some help from the net, but they're going to say it went out of bounds. She gave it a shot. That almost landed in. 12-4 our score. Ariana Ganado serving for your Demons. One of the softest kills you'll see from Caden Stanfield. Desert Sunrise ball, 13-4 here in the fourth set. Jalen Patty to serve. Dug out. Springer sends it across. Blocked at the net, tipped around, kept alive by the Golden Hawks. What a save to keep it alive. Good job by Garza. Springer sets it across. Attack on the near side by Patty, and she'll be credited with the kill. 10-point lead for Desert Sunrise, 14-4 here in the fourth set. Jalen Patty to serve. And heading over to the referee is Alika Lopez, just trying to get an explanation for her coach. Patty sends it to the back row. That's been one of the issues for the Demons tonight. Sometimes when they're sending it over, it's like they just want to get it over. They're not thinking about where they're putting it, And when you put it right up against the net with the size and power that Desert Sunrise has, pretty good odds that they're going to just smash it right at you and you'll have nowhere to go with it. Patty sets it up, and not the best set, and trying to do something with it was Kaden Stanfield, but she couldn't go anywhere with it. 15-5, Desert Sunrise leads, and Sarah Martinez Lopez will serve for Dysart. Sails that one out of bounds. 16-5, Desert Sunrise with the lead. Caitlin Kinsler to serve. Springer played it well. Blocked at the net. Kept alive, and a block by Mercado. 16-6. Dysart down 10. And serving for the Demons will be Chloe Eastburn. Patty was just trying to push that one over, didn't fully extend her arm, and because of it, just pushed the ball right into the net. 16-7 our score. Eastburn to serve. Mercado does not get the kill. Somehow, someway, Sanaya Harris's knee-jerk reaction of a hit somehow landed inbounds. It towed that far boundary line, but it stayed in, and a point to the Golden Hawks. McAnally puts it into the net, 17-8 our score, and Reese Garza will head back to serve for Dysart. Garza with the teardrop in front of McAnally. 17-9. Garza goes right back at McAnally. And that kill a bit too strong from Giselle Holbert. Holbert was trying to say it went off of a Demon. Nobody touched it. 17-10, Demons down 7 here in the fourth set. Garza to the back row. And the kill is successful by Sanaya Harris. We didn't see Harris early in this match, but she has come on strong as of late. Patty will check out. Violet Gibson checks in. Jada Dansby to serve. And a rough set by McAnally sends Violet Gibson into the stands. Back to serve for Dysart is Alika Lopez. 18-11 our score. What a dig that was. Good job by Martinez Lopez to keep it alive. Springer sends it across. Tack up coming, and the kill lands right in between a pair of Demon defenders. Credit that to Sanaya Harris. 19-11, Desert Sunrise leads. Checking in to serve for the Golden Hawks is Emily Sibley. Dug out by Garza. Attacked by Springer, Sibley. Good job by Springer to keep it alive. Desert Sunrise elected to hit that, keep it alive. And point to the Demons as the shot from Kinsler lands out of bounds on the far side. Substitution for the Demons as Nevaeh Ratty will head to the bench. Springer serves for Dysart and an easy kill for Giselle Holbert. Boy, does she make that look easy. She doesn't have to jump very much. She's almost even with that net. 20-12 our score. They're going to let Holbert serve for the second time this evening. The last time she tried it went into the net. This one was a good one. Blocked at the net. Credit to Cadence Stansfield. Point to Desert Sunrise. It's 21-12 here in the fourth set. Good job by Garza to keep it alive. Attack by Martinez Lopez, lands in bounds. Kill for the Demons. 21-13 here in the fourth set. Ariana Granados to serve. And Granados puts it into the net. 22-13, Desert Sunrise leads. Golden Hawks just 3 points away from a match victory. And checking in to serve is Jalen Patty. Springer from the back row. Dug out by Sibley. Attack upcoming, blocked at the net. Kept alive. They'll work it on the far side and the kill to Caitlin Kinsler. Kinsler just making it look easy. Patty to serve. Desert Sunrise leads by 10, 23-13. Gets some help from the net. Springer lays out, keeps it alive. Garza gonna send it over, but it goes out of bounds. And it will be match point for the Golden Hawks. They were afraid Sibley was gonna hit that. She's trying to tell everybody, no, I wasn't, but I don't think anybody believes her. Patty to serve for the match. Goes that back row, Springer. And a bad set by Lopez. She's trying to challenge that. We'll see if they accept the challenge or not. They're going to talk this one over. Never seen this on a potential final point, but she's trying to argue her point right now. It doesn't look like it's going to go her way, but we'll see. They're still talking about it. Listening in from Desert Sunrise is Jada Dansby. They may try replaying the point. And it looks like the official decision, we're going to keep playing. So we are going to replay the point. And now Jada Dansby's going to head over to argue her point. Desert Sunrise wants this match to be over with. They're still talking. They are going to replay the point, to the dismay of Desert Sunrise. So the score remains 24-13. Dysart is down 2-1. They've got to keep this going. Jalen Patty to serve for the match. Attack on the far side, and that will do it. Sarah Martina Lopez puts it into the net, and that will do it. Final scores tonight. Dysart falls 3-1. The set finals were 18-25, 14-25, 25-21, 13-25. With the loss, Dysart drops to 8-5 overall. They are now 2-1 in 4A Black Canyon play. With the win, the 18th ranked Desert Sunrise Golden Hawks improved to 15-4 overall and 5-0 in 4A Black Canyon play. They have now beat every team once in the Black Canyon region. For my partner Zion Green, I'm Derek Diesner. Want to thank our entire DSB Live crew, and we hope you have a good evening. Again, final score tonight, Desert Sunrise 3, Dysart 1. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.